What up? What up? How y'all doing out there? Welcome back to another episode, another week of debunking false beliefs. Thank you for everybody that's came back. We got a special guest. Hopefully, y'all ready to hear what they got to talk about. Kind of fired up to be here today. So hopefully, y'all ready to listen, learn, and be engaged with us. Then we got a kill over here trying to snatch off my headphones. Let me bring the team to the stage. What up, everybody?
Hey everybody. Happy Wednesday.
Hey, what's good, y'all? Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. Give me a second. Give me a second. Yo, what up, Brandon? I see you out there. Oh, you right there. Oh, what up? What up, everybody viewing? All right, give me a second. Let me share the link for the live. Hey, what y'all been up to this week?
Oh, no, nothing much. So, getting some errands done. Mhm.
I've been finishing out my last few days of my summer classes, but I do have one starting next week.
All right, tell us about that. I'm still trying to get this link for this video.
For me? About summer class?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm just trying to find this link for this live real quick.
Oh, well, the two classes I'm taking is macroeconomics, which I have like a 90 in there.
So you can watch.
And then I'm taking a crime in America class, which I have a 90 something in there. But today's my final day of both classes, and then next week I start African American Studies.
That's what's up. It's flying by for you.
How are you doing in school?
I have a 3.571 GPA right now.
Oh, so hit that clap button, Tyler. Then
Right?
Lock it.
Oh, hold on. I ain't even on the screen. Hold on, let me come back.
And it should be higher after these classes post.
Okay.
And then after this fall semester, I will be graduating with my associate.
Almost there. Almost there. It's taking me forever to find this link.
Okay, you just make it a little bit dramatical like this.
Mm,
You said this
Like this.
fall you're graduating?
Yeah.
yeah, I think she said this fall. My bad, everybody.
Hey, what kind of magic you doing, man?
I got too many YouTube channels. Hey, hey, Brandon. Send that link to the group for me. I can't find the YouTube link. I got too many channels. I'm trying to go through all my emails and find this one. Share that for me, and then I'll just be able to share it to other people. I appreciate it. We got a special guest. We got 50 and Brandon out here. Let me bring
You
him on.
got to
Let me
put
bring
Steph
him.
on the stage.
Oh, where you go?
For sure, for sure.
Let me bring y'all on screen. Put y'all on the big screen.
For
What up?
sure.
Where y'all from, man? What y'all repping out here?
We're out here from St. Louis, Missouri. Petey, Petey.
Oh, we got some game bangers on
I'm Larry Hoover. I'm King David. Petey. Crip Vice though. Look.
here. Hey, hey, Shay, you got a guess? Well, you got a comment. Ked said, ask that N word Shay why he ducking me.
Shay, why you ducking him?
Ooh.
Via Keswick car.
I don't even know if Shay on her. I ain't even heard Shay since we been on this mug. I know I see him up there, but I haven't heard him. Shay may or may not be here. I'm not sure. All right, let me pull up the topics of the day. Today, hey, can you hear me? Just making sure. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
we
right,
can hear you.
all right, bet. Let me go back to this. Tap in. Let's hear from Steph. Do you feel that black business owners support one another?
Well, my opinion, as far as black business don't support each other, I'm gonna say yes because I've seen it hand in hand, eye to eye of black business owners supporting each other, and then on the other end of the spectrum as well, I'm gonna say no because sometimes if you're in that same lane, but all right, I'm just gonna give you my opinion on this. I feel like it's my opinion is it's enough money out here for all us to eat, especially if you're in a large market. So I might know some tools that you might not know, and you might know some tools that I might not know. So what I've seen, in my opinion, I feel like black business owners do support each other. Well, I'm gonna say, but there's an age demographic on it too, because I feel like a lot of people in the older generation, older than me, they feel like the game is meant to be sold and not told. So that's just my opinion.
Okay, 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 okay. What y'all think
Well,
in the comments? What y'all think?
what I
Hey,
think
Brandon.
about it, I ain't in the comments, but what I think, I just feel
Let's see,
it's
man.
ever who you encounter in life.
Come
Like
here. Let me see.
I feel like whoever you encounter, if black business, we gonna stick on black business.
Yeah,
If
that's where
I
we at.
come into a black establishment and I feel like, and I was wild and wowed by the treatment, the ambiance, and everything, I'ma support it. Even though I support it just to support it the first time, but to get me to come back the second time to support you, I have to see something. I just can't support just anything. If I feel like you're not right towards your customers and you just trying to make money and being a hustler, and then sometimes I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I support you the first time, but I won't be a repeat customer. But if you got, you doing what you're supposed to do, thriving as a business and trying to really make your business go forward and doing what you're supposed to do, then yeah, I support you. But I can't support nobody I never encountered. And I can't support just anybody just because they saying support black. It has to be, I have to experience it. Once I experience it, and then I'll be like, then I can be the judge of it and see what I want to do from there. But just supporting just black business just because somebody black owns something, I don't think I'm for good quality, good service. Whatever you doing,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. I think it all is all based on region, location. Like for an example, a city like Atlanta, Georgia, they seem to support each other like crazy. I mean, I'm not down there, but seeing as how everybody black is thriving, so it seems like they are more eager to help each other come up in that city than I've seen in any other cities. So I believe black businesses help each other. It just all depends on region, economy, and situation.
I also agree with 50 said though. I'm not just gonna keep supporting you just because you're a
Oh, let
black
me
business.
let me hear from Brandon, man. That's our number one YouTube supporter. Let's hear from Brandon. What you think about this, Brandon? We finally got
Oh,
Brandon on the stage. Hold
oh,
on. Oh, Brandon got his
I,
own special sound effects, man. Hold on. Let me play your sound effect, Brandon. You
Mhm.
got your own special sounds, man.
Move here.
appreciate that. Appreciate that.
Uh,
You got an
yeah.
intro song.
I mean, I kind of,
Got a WWE entrance.
I don't know. Man, you gotta just have good, some that I want, some that I like. You know what I'm saying? If it stands out, you know what I'm saying? Like, like I say, is money out here for everybody to eat. I mean, just about what you like, what you know what I'm saying? How to, if your food good, your food good. I'm gonna come back. Shit, if your weed good, I'm about from you again. If you like, and, no, I'm just saying, like, just be consistent. Like, that's what I like. That's what I look for any, like, anywhere I go, for consistency and you know what I'm saying, good quality. You know what I'm saying, good customer service.
We got. I appreciate y'all, Brandon, Dave, 50. Appreciate y'all for sharing, man. Oh, we got Tasia in the chat. Hey, Tasia.
Hey,
Hey,
yeah, what's good?
What up? What
hey,
up? What up?
Tasia.
What's the word?
Man, that nigga ain't back since.
Oh,
Keep winning, Tasia.
Yeah,
that's definitely because I fuck.
check though.
All right, let's hear from a woman. Let's hear from you, Kiki. What you feel about that? Let me bring the topic.
People like me exist. It's not just me going out of my way to make sure that I support Black businesses. Now, Dario did bring up a good point earlier when he was asking about I think the warehousing brands. And I could definitely be better about supporting more Black businesses, but I do personally go out of my way to support Black businesses. So I know that other people like me exist.
hmm Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. And that's another thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, we do go out of our way to support black business, but all not to say all black business not to be supported. But I do try my best to be like, all right, let me see what they got going on. You know, I always try to get somebody up. And that's another thing. Like, I try to support anybody who got something positive and good going on, regardless of black, white, Asian, whatever. It's I support good things. I'm about good and bad. Like, I'm about good. So if you got something good going on, I ain't discriminating. You know. But I would like to see more our black people doing things. Yeah. But
Hmm.
I just support a lot of just whatever's good. I support it. I don't care what you are. I can't knock you if you got a good product. If you not just black, I can't just go support you. And if the price is right, it's a good product, good customer service, good this and that. I'm supporting. So for black people, it go the same way. Like, you got to have all the qualifications for me to want to support you, though. I just can't support you and you ain't in it. And then if you ain't doing nothing with it, like, if or you giving back as you as a black business owner, or you giving back to blacks, or you just like just trying to get rich.
All
You
right,
know what I'm
let me go.
saying?
Let me go to the comments real quick. Got a
Let me
comment
talk
here.
after you done with the comment.
I targeted Asian and Indian men and white women. That's why I moved my shop from Garland to Love Field. Once I got them locked in, everyone else followed. But I don't define my business as a black business. I believe that limits you.
Yeah, dude.
I like that.
Look,
I like that.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I say I don't
Appreciate
just
it,
don't.
Cash, for sharing.
You gotta just have good, you know.
I think we off topic still though. And I think that we moving farther away from what the topic actually is. Do black businesses support black businesses? And then I heard a
Yes,
lot of excuses. And I don't take it the wrong way. Y'all know that I still love y'all, but we got to be real with each other. We got to talk about this. Y'all saying that you want to hold black businesses to a certain standard that you don't hold other businesses to. You said
not
that if a
the
black
case.
business, I ain't cut nobody off. Come on now. What's the name?
All right, I'm
When
sorry. Go
you
ahead.
was
Go
talking
ahead.
when you was talking about what's the name holding
What up,
what's the
Nisha?
name if a
What up?
black
What up?
business
What
is
up?
doing something, huh?
No, my bad. I was saying, what up, Tanisha? Keep
Oh,
it
my bad,
going.
my bad. All right, so when you was talking about if a black business does something good, then you would give them give them your business. You don't say that about Walmart. They got sweatshops in Asia. You don't say that about what's the name any other major company in America, and they're out there stealing precious minerals from Africa and putting kids through child labor and cutting off niggas' hands and feet and shit, stealing gold from down in South Africa. You don't say it about any of them. But then black businesses, we got to be out here shucking a job and trying to appease one Negro that's a coon. Not to say y'all coons, but then y'all don't have the mindset to understand that the white people do the same thing. The Asians do the same thing. All these other people do the same shit. But when you're talking about businesses supporting businesses, have you, when you starting a business, do you look up all the black sawmills that's in America? Do you look up all the textile mills that's owned by black people in America? Do you look up all the other like major things that it takes to start a business? The manufacturing companies is still supporting black businesses. That's how you move communities forward. And that's how you make sure that our community is circulating the dollar inside of our community. And not only that, we're not being effed over by the people who are the manufacturing companies who constantly sells to our community because we don't look at who we're buying it from. We try to find the cheapest price. Don't find the cheapest price, find good quality and what's they support black businesses. And then black people won't be at the bottom of society. But that's all I have to say unless anybody got some rebuttals.
I got a little let me I got a little rebuttal. So is it on the black consumer to find the black product maker, or is it on the black business owner to market more to his people?
Do you research an item before you buy it?
No,
I'm
that's
sorry
what
for
I'm saying.
asking
So
such a
whose
quick question.
responsibility is it? My response. So it's my responsibility. If I want to go buy a T-shirt, it's my responsibility to say, "Hold on, wait a minute, let me go find the black guy who making the T-shirts." Is that my responsibility, or
Yes,
is it
sir.
on,
And I can
or is it
explain
on the
why.
guy who makes the T-shirts? Because Walmart, the person T-shirt in Walmart never came to me and said my shirt's in Walmart, but somehow, some way, I wind up finding out the motherfuckers in Walmart. So that they didn't lay that responsibility on me, like you said. So you put more responsibility on me to find you.
Yes, sir. Because the thing is that when you look into certain products, you do already do your own little research. If you found out that there's an apple out here that gives people cancer, you're going to research every apple to make sure this one doesn't give you cancer. Why not research to find out which communities that you want to actually pour your money
All right.
into? It
I like
makes
that.
more sense.
We're gonna transition. We're gonna transition on that
Okay.
point. Hold on.
Okay.
The next topic is community. Uh, do y'all feel that community moves the business forward? Like if you get support from your people, no matter it's your sister, brother, cousin, your church family, do you feel like the community moves your business forward? Let me go back to the stage.
Oh,
Okay.
people,
Okay.
man.
Look, the community moves your business forward, right? Just like just like how we'll go whatever business in our community that is, because we are people. Not just saying blacks. I'm just saying we are people, all people. We like conveniency. Most people. Let me say most people like conveniency.
Especially
So
in this world.
therefore, for I'm not finna go 10, 15 miles away to go to this establishment because they have
Cause they black on.
black owned or they have this and that and this. It's more about conveniency to everybody. So therefore, if we had more black businesses in our communities, then our community could thrive. You know what I'm saying? So I think people just go for conveniency. I don't think they just go to the just because these people Arabs or these people this and that, they just go because the convenience is right. It's in my neighborhood. I'm going to the neighborhood store. So I think if more black business was in the neighborhoods, we'll go there. We'll have no problem with going there. You know,
And
but
let me piggyback off there because I have a perfect example. And Paysdale is a city in St. Louis, little small little county in St. Louis. On Page, there's a restaurant called Miami Grill. A couple months
Mm.
ago, a black-owned business opened up called No Sauce. And like just to piggyback off that No Sauce is actually getting customers. It's actually pulling customers away from
Miami.
away from Miami Grill. So we do support each other. Like he said, we just have to get more businesses in our communities. We just have to get more black businesses in our communities.
All right, I like that. So yeah, I believe that the community does move the business forward.
Yeah,
So
Yeah,
it's just about
let me hear from
convenience.
Shay. I
convenience.
ain't heard
Yeah,
from
Got to be
him.
have
yeah, and
convenience.
that's the point I was making. The conveniency, the black business right across the street from the Arab business.
Hey Shay, what's your take on this? Oh, my bad. There you go. You can talk now. My bad. You on the stage. Go ahead.
It is true, 'cause-
Just like you'll go to this store.
right, exactly.
I ain't got no car. I got this. I'm going to
I'm
what's
going to the
convenient to
store
me.
instead of
Hey Shay,
going
you
away,
there?
go quick to the store. You know what I mean? It's convenient than the motherfucker.
That's all. I think that's
Yeah.
what
Hey,
I
they
mean,
make.
yeah,
They make everything.
can anybody hear him? Oh no, I can't hear nothing.
We can hear.
You
No,
saying
no, you
something?
can't just say.
Oh no, not Shay.
You gotta leave and come back.
You gotta leave and come back, bro. I can't hear you. We'll come back to you. All right. Next topic. Ooh. All right, next topic is collaboration. Um, having a team. Hold on, we got a comment. Let me go to the comments real quick. Go to the comments. We got it. I think it depends. Got Tasia. She said, I think it depends on the person. I'll go out my way to go to a black business, but I'm checking reviews and stuff like that first. Definitely, I do that for anything though. Definitely got
What
to
was
check
the
the
question
reviews.
with community? I kind of missed
Do you
the
believe
question.
community moves any business forward? Like having somebody to come support you, like word of mouth, like somebody telling people about your business. You know how people be saying
Yeah.
they can't get clients. So if you got your church community that spread the word saying, hey man, go check out, you need a t-shirt, go check out my cousin. He make t-shirts.
No,
Or
yeah, I believe that because
go
there's this
uh,
Facebook
yeah.
group that I'm a part of called Billionaires, and I got added to it when I was up in St. Louis. And they're women from all over the United States,
I mean,
and literally they'll say,
Yeah,
"Does somebody in this area have this?" And a
motherfucker
bunch of
queen.
people will tag each other in different things, that those people are looking for. So they'll shout out,
I would
and
say
these
something.
are
I
all black women in the circle.
don't
I want that to say. This is doing something. Gang.
tell you the truth. I mean,
I'm back to collaboration. So collaborating. Do you feel that working with a partner or having a team will help move your business forward? Or is it just if you do it by yourself, you can do everything and you don't really need nobody? Are you a solo army, a one man army, or does a team move your business forward? Let me bring it back to the
I,
stage.
I I think I think a team will be greater than one person, but there's nothing wrong with doing it on your own and getting it done. But I think a great team will go to great heights. You know, all multiples on the same page, same thoughts, same ways, and trying to reach the same goal. I think a great team can get a lot of things done more efficient than someone who's by themselves. But even though you might be by yourself, you can still get it done as well. It's just you'll be by yourself.
I feel that. What you think, Shay? I know you. Did you ever come back in? Trying to hear from you.
All right, while we waiting on Shay, I stop when he come in. I just
Yes,
feel like
sir.
whatever business you're trying to start, it just depends on what you're doing and what you're trying to start. Because if it's something small, you can thrive off your own. You don't need a team. But when it start growing, then you'll know if you thriving because it start growing. Then you need a team. You know, that's when you know you thriving because the team come along after that. Unless you starting with something big that you need workers and all this other things for. But it just depends on the business. If you start something that could be solo and you start booming, then yeah, you build your team up and you get the right team to help it thrive. It's always good. Help is always good. Help is always good.
So you say put in the work first, lay the foundation, then bring in the team and kind of
Yeah,
teach
because
them the ropes.
it's yours. You got to do everything first. Then you teach everybody how you want it to be, how you want it to be ran.
I can feel it. And anybody out there that's viewing, if they want to support the channel, please donate. We
I'm
take cash apps. $1 will take us a long way. And if you haven't liked the video, please like the video. We appreciate your support. Support us. Support this business. Not just a black business, but support our business. We appreciate you. Back to the group.
right.
All right, Shay. Can you let me see if I can hear you? I could not hear you the last time.
Right, that's when we want to leave. We don't want to. We want to get there early in the morning. We don't want to get there fucking later. Yeah, we want to get
I don't
there.
know. I don't hear his mic.
I don't know.
Get out on the day.
Let me see. All right, let's go to the next one. Mentorship. Do you need a mentor? Each one teach one. Is there enough people out here in your community that can help you? Or are you willing to go outside your community to find help? Let me know.
I don't. Let me go first. I don't think um, a mentor per se is needed. Well, just depends on what aspect you're looking at it in. I'm just looking at the business aspect.
Right.
And
It's just
I'm,
another thing.
I'm looking at the
All
business
right. I
way
was just gonna say that too.
because if you're looking at a business, I don't feel like a mentor. I feel like more of a role model or like what you call it when you're in internship. What they call the people you look up to on that. I don't
Internship,
know.
that's your boss.
All right. Well, yeah, I feel like you
Yeah, I
you
guess
got to
a
be an
mentor.
intern. Like you see what I'm
Now,
saying? Like
internship is you work for a company, so that person that's
Like a
looking over you is your
supervisor.
manager, your boss. So
I thought a mentor was like motherfucker.
yeah, somebody, yeah, they take you under their
like
wing.
I
That's
feel
more
I
mentor
somebody getting
next
hurt
thing.
just like
Yeah.
like in my opinion,
like
I'm more of a person where I would rather you
I
take
think
me under your
like
wing.
like
yeah,
somebody to give
That's a
you
that's a
assist.
mentor.
yeah. But that's what you
Well,
in
well,
your
that's the
past.
thing though.
Mentor.
Like I'm not
Yeah.
saying it like that though, because like mentor gonna give you
But sometimes the
like
internship can be just a job.
Which way you pay your mentor.
Hold on,
Inspiration.
y'all. Hold on,
Learning
y'all.
from a mentor, like a mentor.
Go ahead, still.
so yeah, because like because like I said, just depends on what space you're looking into like as well. Because I feel like as a mentor, they gonna try to give you different knowledge and things on those lines, like spiritually, mentally. But if we just speaking straight business wise, I'm looking at it. I want to be like an intern. I want you to, like take me under your wing. Like, in sports, it's like you my vet type shit. Like, you know what I mean? So maybe I'm just looking at that. That's a
Yeah. That's still a mentor.
That's still a
okay.
mentorship.
Yeah.
Bad, bad. Well, I'm gonna say, yeah, I agree with that. I feel like that is needed in different phases. Some phases I don't feel like it's needed in everyday life, but I feel like in a lot of phases it's definitely needed.
All right, let us know,
I,
chat. What y'all think? What they think in the chat? Y'all think a mentor is needed? Let us know. Just the other day, somebody told me to find a mentor. I'm like, man, it don't matter, man. Find out what you want to do next. Pay that bread. Don't be scared. Put your money where your mouth is and apply yourself, and you're gonna get it done. Cause I know you can get anything done you put your mind to. So whatever you want to do next, find that mentor. If they want some money, pay them, and man, just get on it. What y'all think, Chad? Is a mentor needed? Who in here got who in the group has a mentor?
I had a
Can I
mentor growing up.
can
No,
I comment on it?
who actively has one? Go ahead, Ryan.
Okay, you kind of you said it when you was talking, but you went back to the mentor. Whatever you could do, you put your mind to, you do it. So I feel like everything you go through in life, whoever you encounter in life is a mentor, because you learn from everybody. You know, you just apply it when you need it. And most of the time, people can have a mentor, but if they ain't trying to apply themselves, the mentor don't mean nothing. Because the only thing that matters is when you really applying yourself. So when you really trying to apply yourself, you just learn through the life that you walk. You know what I'm saying? The road, the paths you walk through, you learn from that. And then when you want to apply some shit and make yourself better, you just gonna do it. I don't think no one person can make you do better. You choose to do it when you're ready to do it. You know, because life just teach you that. And then when you're ready to just do better, you just do better.
Yeah. So like
I
the
disagree.
like the person that told me, they told me if I want to do a specific thing. So say if I want to go be a pilot, go find somebody that mentors junior pilots or people that want to be a pilot, and if they got a fee, pay them their bread and apply yourself because he know what I can, or I'm capable of doing. So if I'm going out to get a mentor, he know I'm gonna stay with it and I'm gonna put my mind to it and I accomplish it faster than doing it by myself. If that's
Nah,
what I want
nah,
to do.
no, 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 no. You only ready when you ready. That's like when people go get gym memberships. They pay for that and they don't just work on their body every day. They still looking the same way. They got instructors and all these other
Yeah,
things.
they ain't
You
taking it
only
serious.
that's what I say. You only do it when you ready to do it. You don't need no mentor to teach you what you want to do. You want to do what you want to do because you're ready. Because life teach you that. I say we listen as humans. Our own journey through life take us through different paths. You know that's why everybody do different things. So your journey through life gonna lead you somewhere that you feel like you need to be. And so
All right.
no mentor can teach you that. You only do that when you feel it. You know, people can teach you. We learn from everybody. I'm talking about everybody. Everything we encounter, we learn from. It's not just one person. You don't have to pay for that. You just do it when you're ready to make a change. And
I feel that.
everybody's not ready to make a change and can make a change. It
I
just
currently
takes
mentor
Let me
somebody.
hear Derry. Where Derry at? Where you at?
I'm right here.
Go ahead.
I currently mentor somebody myself, and I think that there's a lot of things that go into being a mentor. And it also doesn't always have to cost money. Sometimes you can just see a value inside a young mind, and you want to
yes.
cultivate that so they
Yeah.
can be the best they can be. So what's the name? But the thing is that not having somebody who puts you in a morally correct what's the name path, or even a mentally correct path to show you the art of stoicism as a young man and stuff like that. It leads to an art of confusion. So I think that mentorships is really important, and the fact that there haven't been mentorships in our community for a long time, or usually they lead towards like immoral actions. I would explain some, but some things ain't even like appropriate for what's the name the lives. You know what I'm saying? But the things I was taught as a young man, it ain't proper. You know what I'm saying? So like when you get good
Yeah.
men inside of the community to teach young men to be even greater men, that's very important.
I think
And to
And
tie into that though, going from what I was saying before, where we looking at manufacturing companies to support the what's the name businesses, and then those businesses create jobs and mentorships for the young. All this stuff lines up together, which is cultivating a community, which makes it so that we can become a world power with our actual dollar. Because Black Americans own $1.3 trillion. We're the eighth richest country. If we were able to cultivate that power through mentorship and understanding, and you know what I'm saying, all these other little things, we would have our own army. We'll have our own nation within a nation. But y'all got it.
Let me go to the chat real quick. All right.
I think
Tasia
that
said,
black
I
people
don't
just
think
scared
that
of
is
having
required,
Thanos.
but it's good to have.
Nigga, every time
Chat
I
can
hear
be
from the
my
Black Panther
mentor.
going through,
The chat was that Chat GPT or just the chat in general? Hey, Chat GPT can definitely mentor you if you're talking about chat AI.
I, I think I think mentors come in each phases of our lives. I think mentors sometimes come when you want them, or come when you don't want them, because even when you're a baby, your mom or your dad is your mentor, or whoever raises you is your mentor. And then as you get older and start to understand things at 7 and 8, your big brothers or your sister become a mentor. Or if you don't have siblings, maybe someone that's an influence you on at school is your mentor. And you don't, not in the sense of a word strongly as a mentor. It's just that as we reach each phase in our life, you become get in your 20s and you meet someone who is in the job field that you want to get into, or who's an entrepreneur as you are. They become somewhat of a mentor because they start telling you things on how to get started, or they tell you, go ahead, yeah, you should do it. So I think mentors come in at each phase of our lives. They come in at all different shapes and sizes. So I think mentors are important, and we do get them whether you like it or not.
All right, I got another comment back to the chat.
if I
This come
say
from Tammy
like
Jennings.
everybody you encounter,
People always
well,
have been
that's
mentors
better
without
life,
calling
bro.
themselves
You
mentors.
ready to make a change?
That's true. A mentor could be a big brother, big cousin, somebody that looked out for you along
That's
the
what I
way.
just said.
Everybody you
Yeah,
go through
yeah,
in
yeah.
life,
Yeah,
So
everybody,
they
yeah,
might
'cause
not
so
title
all
themselves as
interactions
that,
in
but
life
they see
is
something in you and they want to look out
you know
for
how
you,
to navigate it.
lead you on the right path.
Listen,
I appreciate that, chat. Let me go to the next topic. Stay with me. Stay with me. The next one is innovation. Do we have any innovators in our community? Are we the innovators of America? I tend to believe that we are the innovators. We create the trends. What do y'all think?
like trends and changing, changing, uh, a way of living is like kind of different. Because people innovative people change the way of living, the way life is change life on it every day. You know, like when cars came out, planes came out, and computers came out, video. So shit is on things like that. Like, and what can change the everyday life of people as a whole? That is innovative.
Hey, let me hear from somebody else. Let me hear from Kiki. I had nah, I just want to hear from some females too.
My bad. I'm gonna
Yeah.
be quiet.
Nah, you straight. I just want to hear from the women. I tried to get Shay, but I don't know where he was at, so I had to kick him out. He had to come back.
I actually didn't hear the question. I had to go out and come back in because I tried to chime in on the last question and I don't think anyone could hear me.
I couldn't hear Shay. I didn't hear you last time, but I can hear you now.
Mm.
Yeah, Shay had
Hey,
to kick you. I can hear you.
do you mind letting her also speak on what she had as the last topic too
Yeah,
before she go on this?
yeah. Go ahead. Let us know what you want to speak about. I'll bring you to the front and center. Go ahead.
Okay. I was just going to say I agreed with what Steph was saying about people needing to be ready, but mentorship is super important because people don't know what they don't know. And people, and I can only speak for myself because I've benefited from mentorships in my past where I was like really sheltered. I wouldn't have received different things from certain people, and having mentorships really helped me learn a lot. So I think that it's incredibly important, especially in our um, environments. And
Okay.
then what was the question of, about innovation? I didn't hear that.
Innovation. Do you believe that us as black people are the innovators of the United States of America?
cheers,
Do we
man.
create the trends? Um, do you need innovation to create a successful business or to have a successful business? Do you have to create your own lane?
I don't think that we always have to recreate the wheel. Um, However, I know that we are really creative and we have a history of creating things that have not been created before. However, I don't think that we always need to do that. I think that we can always still have our own lane by presenting the same thing in a different fashion.
Okay, okay. Hey, go ahead, 50. What you was saying?
What happened?
What you had to say about
Huh?
innovation?
Uh, uh, dang,
You a
nah,
very
I was
trendy
just
guy, man. You
cause
can dress nice and all
cause
that.
when we was talking about innovation, I was on a thinking about a broader and bigger level. Like I was thinking about innovation on changing every person life.
Okay, give us that definition. Go
You
ahead.
know, that's what I was thinking about.
Give us
Nah,
that break.
I'm just saying
Give us
that's
that
all I was
breakdown.
thinking.
All
Like
right.
when I think about innovation, it's like something that like really changed the whole world. You know, like for your everyday living. So yeah, I don't really have nothing to say for real about that.
All right, we'll go to the comments real quick. We got Tammy Jennings, whenever someone give you some game, they're your mentors. Oh,
Yeah, for
I kind
sure.
of see
But
that.
definitely that's why I say life is your mentor. And we just choose to do better when we just feel it. When it's time to right when the time is right, we just choose to do better for ourselves. Like
Yeah,
life is a mentor. Like everyday life is a mentor. You gotta learn from it. And then when that time comes, when you choose to do better for your life, you do it. You apply everything that you learned, all the experience all the steps you
All
walk
the
through.
advice anybody ever gave you.
Yeah, you follow all that. Because everybody always try to give you game. We just don't apply it all the time. And then when you just ready to change and live better and do better, you just start applying everything that you learned throughout life.
yeah.
But sometimes people do
Chat
need
GPT. Shout
somebody
out
to be
Chat
there for
GPT
direction.
for being a
Nah,
good mentor
nah,
to people out here.
cause you choose to listen to what you want to listen to. I can give you good game all day, but if you don't want to listen to it, that's on you.
And apply
But
it. Not
then
only
and
listen, you
apply
gotta
right,
apply
you
it.
gotta apply it too. But if you don't want to do that, that's on you. But
That's
then
true.
when it just clicks, you
It's getting
do it.
hot,
You
baby. It's
start
getting hot.
using.
It's getting hot.
That's all. It's just like we always get good advice. People always try to tell us to stir us right to, hey, don't do this, do this. I'm telling you, and we make our own mind up. We choose to do what we want to do, but then things you get smarter and more wiser, and things start registering. Then you start using everything that you learned throughout life. It's not just no one person. It's just that one person at the time. It's just your life started clicking. You feel like it was that person, but no, it was just life, your journey
Hmm.
that taught you that.
Seasons and reasons.
That's all it is. It ain't no one person that made you like it was your whole life that taught you all that. Like through the good and the bad. That's why you know what bad is. Cause if you ain't know what bad was, you would think it was good. But somebody else had to teach you better than you thought, then you think better, then you like, oh damn, I ain't know it was a better life, like, you know. So you it's just life. When it's ready to click and turn the switch and make you start seeing it, you see it. Everything for what it's worth and appreciate all that you went through to get you where you was at.
Appreciate that game, man. Appreciate that game.
Damn, I forgot we was on live. I thought it was us. Oh, my bad.
Nah, I'm hollering.
I ain't lying. You know how we be.
Uh, we get to the next one. Growth. What determines growth? Man, how do you know when you're growing? Do you realize when you're growing? Like, can you sit back and look at yourself and be like, dang, I'm really growing right now. I really, man, used to do this and now I'm here and I ain't going back. Like, are you able to have that third eye to see yourself and be able to know when you're growing? Or what does growing look like within our community? How do you determine growth within the community?
For me personally, I look at where I'm at, where I've been. But personally, my little growth, start reacting with more logic than emotion. Like most of my actions are based off emotions, or whatever I do will be based off pure emotions at that time when Most of the time, those decisions are the wrong decisions when you making decisions off emotions, when you react off emotions. So I'm becoming more logical. Um, I take a second before I do anything. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's my little growth. So you just think about where you at and where you been and where you're trying to go.
Think about where you at. Then think about your past. I really came for what I want change for. Okay, that's Dolph. R.I.P. Dolph. Hey, Steph, let's hear from you. Man, give us a growth moment, man. Give us a time when you noticed growth within yourself. Let us know.
Man, I feel like every day there should be growth.
Hey, there you go. There
You
you
know,
go.
you know what I'm saying? Especially once you achieve a certain age. And honestly, we should be teaching this to our children as well because we want them to grow as well. You know,
Mhm.
so
That's
that's
how you
what.
create them values. Yes,
That's
sir.
that's it.
All right, Dario, give us a precept, bro. I want to hear a precept. What does growth look like in a precept form? Let us know something. Cause I can give you some Dolph. I can get paid, young. Get paid. I give
Whatever
you
you
need
do, just
Dolph.
make sure you get
Whatever you do,
paid.
just make sure you get paid. But what a precept look like? I don't know. I don't know if he here. He might have. There you go.
Oh, what you just say?
Give us a precept of growth.
Precept of growth. Just so I could hint you in, that's not how the word precept actually works.
Well, that's how you be throwing that word out there. So I'm thinking that's just your slogan at this point.
In a sense,
You just
but
start you go precept, and then you just start talking. I'm like, okay, that's your
I,
slogan.
I I missed a little bit of what y'all was talking about. But
We was
generally, when somebody
saying,
says something that aligns with a scripture that I actually already know, then I usually bring it up.
I
But
give you.
then,
So we was talking about what does growth look like for you within the black community, or give us a time wherein you notice growth within yourself. It can be a true story. Stefan said,
Working now.
you should be growing every day.
okay,
Working
I
out.
gotta ask a good one. I remember when I first started playing guitar, and then like I always thought that I was pretty trash, and you can't really tell how much better you got while you just sit in the midst of playing every day, every week. You know what I'm saying? Months go by, weeks go by. You play a video of when you first started, and then you see how terrible you was. But then, what's saying? After I made a video when I was like 7 weeks deep, 7 months deep, then you could see the noticeable difference between those time periods. But I couldn't feel it. I think that growth is just uh what you're able, it's like putting what's the name, refining gold. You have to test gold in a fire for you to get it to its purest form. And that's actually a scripture. I don't know where to find it. I paraphrased it, but that is the scripture also. He will refine us in the fire, and then what's that, we'll be made gold or something like that, some or another.
So
I
you
paraphrase.
gotta apply P. So you got her pushing P. I get it. I get it.
A lot of pressure.
I mean, you gotta apply P. What Gunna said, they pushing P. We pushing pressure.
Growth can be measured by many things. It can be measured by pain, sorrow. It's pretty much showing what you, where you came from, and then where you going, and then what it all took to get there. So yeah,
Hey,
well, I think all of us been through all that.
think about where
We
you
all
at.
been tried by the fire.
And then think about your past. What dog say? I really came from, but I want change from. Man, man, Dolph be living. He he lived through every situation. Let me I think that was the last topic, last subject. But let me let's see. Oh snap. We got my favorite part of the day. We got the hot seat. We got the hot seat coming up next. This our last and final part of the day.
Ew.
The hot seat. over the week we had some tasks that we're working on for um, for the den, or for Bear Financial within the den. Um, we'll give y'all a sample of what we've been working on to show y'all we not just out here capping. We actually back here putting in work. So if you want to do some work, you got some ideas, need somebody to talk to, tap in with us. Let us know what's on your mind. I'm always happy to hear about um, innovation, community, um, all that good stuff we didn't talk about today. We could talk about false beliefs because none of these things are true. We are here every day grinding, and we're here to lift you up, and hopefully you can come in, lift us up. Iron sharpens iron. We pushing P, applying pressure on one another. That's why we got this hot seat to hold each other accountable. And once again, shout out to 50 and Brandon for being here today. And shout out to everybody in the comments. If you haven't, please like the video. It's me, TY, the hustle coach. Now let's get to the group and then we'll get to the hot seat. All right. We're gonna start with the Black Bears. I'm gonna see. We can start with Jocelyn. You hear Jocelyn?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, let me put you in the hot seat. Why don't you put you in the hot seat? You're trying to put me in the hot seat. I don't know why.
You can go in the hot seat. That's cool.
All right, there you go. Got you in the hot seat. Let me bring everybody else back to the stage.
All right.
Hold on. There we go. It's this one. Everybody else said. I got everybody on the stage. I think so. Everybody up there. Yeah, okay. Y'all up there. All right, Jocelyn. Welcome to the hot seat. Thank you for being our first person in the seat.
No
Um,
problem.
I don't know if you presenting or you just wanna, you know, share with us what you've been working on.
Well, I don't necessarily have anything to present, so I could just talk about what I've been working on. I was put to the task of, looking into our business credit and just learning on how to build the business credit so that we can eventually utilize it for our real estate ventures. So, right now, I've just been pretty much researching how we can strengthen our business credit, looking at different net 30s that may be beneficial for us.
What's a net 30? Let people know what's a net 30. We got some business owners out here. I don't think they know what that is.
A net 30 is like you have like a agreement that, okay, I'm getting these products, but within 30 days I'm going to pay that invoice, and they will report that to the business credit bureaus. Some of them report to multiple business credit bureaus, so that'd be Experian, Dun and Bradstreet, and
Business
with that,
Equifax.
Business Equifax. I know I was missing one. And that helps your business credit score, just, similar to how you would your regular credit score. And generally, it has to be about $50 or more of products that they will report to. So some of those companies are like Uline, Granger. I've seen some other ones that do like T-shirts and stuff like that. So they have like catalogs that they send you so that you can buy different products. Normally, it's like wholesale type things that you buy from them. Some of them do construction things, just whatever your business is into. There's different companies that will do net 30, some maybe even net 60 and net 90. So you don't have to pay those invoices for that amount of days. But that's what I was looking into. Also, thank
Thank
you.
you for the breakdown.
Also, I was looking over a business credit card with American Express, the American Express Blue Card. So that is one of the cards that is on the radar to apply to.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing, Black Bear. Let's bring in another of your team members. Give me a second. Mm, mm. We got Chef Dave on the stage. What you been
Hey,
up?
how
What you
y'all
been up
doing?
to?
This week, me and Steph, we was tasked with checking out different stocks and new stocks and things like that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna introduce you all into cryptocurrency, and I'm gonna let Steph handle the heavy stocks, penny stocks, and stocks that he thinks are gonna boom within the next couple of weeks or something that you should keep your eye on. But I want to introduce everyone into cryptocurrency. It's a um, it's a virtual currency. Right now, Bitcoin is one of the number one cryptocurrencies as of now. But as of course, regular civilians maybe not able to afford something like a whole Bitcoin, which is over 100,000 at this point. But with that being said, there also are hundreds of different types of crypto. If you all could jot this down, crypto.com. I want you all to download this app called crypto.com. And I want you to just take a look at it, play with it. I'm not going to get too heavy into it right now. I just want to give like a little brief introduction, and I want you all to look into it and play around with it and look at some of the cryptos and get a little research on the backgrounds. I'm heavily involved myself into crypto as of now. I'm gonna tell you how many crypto coins I own. One, two, three, four. I have four coins that I own. Each of those coins hold anywhere between 6 and 10 million. 10 million, you like, wow, how you get so many? How did you invest in 10 million crypto coins? Like I said, I don't want to get too deep, but the crypto right now is at a real low level. Crypto and AI goes hand in hand. Crypto also goes a little hand in hand with the stock market as well. It's heavily influenced by different people who say different things. Overnight it can shoot up or go down just like the regular stock market. Um, like I said, I own four coins ranging between 6 and 10 million coins. These coins cost anywhere between not even a penny yet, so you're almost waiting for one of these crypto coins to turn over to a penny. And you may think a penny is little, but just think if you bought 10 million Dogeline crypto, if you bought 10 million at $1.23, and overnight it just balloons into it's worth $10. So it's kind of like the stock market. It's about time in the market, not time in the market. So like I said, go ahead and check out crypto, see if you're something that you're interested in. Next week I'll get a little bit more in depth to it, let you know how much I'm investing, let you know what I think are the great crypto coins to invest in and hold on for long term and short term. And thank you.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. What up, Steph?
Brr, 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 brr. What's the word? What's the word? How y'all doing today?
What
Straight.
up, Steph? What up, Steph?
All right, y'all. So, same old story on my end. I just been looking at some stocks that I feel like we should invest in as a group. I have a few of them that I've already gave us last week, and been rapping with Tyreek this week about some stock, and he gave me a good insight on. He was like, no matter what the price point is, sometimes you just gotta buy in into that stock, and basically like, whenever you can, like, let's say, if Pelleter Technology Inc. is gonna keep going up and keep going up and keep going up, hypothetically, like, you know what I'm saying, even if you already got some shares in it, it don't hurt to just keep putting $50 in that same stock. You know what I'm saying? If you got it, boom, $50 here, $50 there, $50 there. Especially if that's one that you like and a lot. Like, you know what I mean? You ain't always got to put it at the price point. You can just throw money in it, boom, every now and then, every now and then. So that's all I've been doing this week is watching the market. Like I said, whenever y'all ready, we can talk about some options as a team. Did y'all look into any of those I sent, or yeah, that I sent last week? I know Kiki jotted a few down. Did you look into them, Kiki? Did you monitor any this past week?
I did save them, but I forgot to look back at them. So
Okay, okay. Well, my favorite one took a hit today. Well, it's the market, so hits gonna come, but it went down a little bit today. The one I gave y'all, the Big Bear Holding, the AI company. So it opened up at $7.95, closed today at $7.37, and today's low was at $6.96. And like this is probably like the worst day it's had since basically I've been tracking it. Um, but yeah, I still think it's a good stock, and you know how the market go. Tomorrow, it might go through the roof. So yeah, y'all. Once again, that's my spiel. Oh, SoFi. I've been seeing SoFi on the come up too. I've been tracking the politician stocks, and they've been putting money in SoFi. So I think SoFi is a good one to look into as well. But yeah, and of course, Pelletier. We already talked about them. But yeah, that's my 2 cents.
All right, appreciate it, Black Bears. Thank y'all for coming
Hey, my
in.
2 cent is. Can I do my 2 cent?
Hold on, 50. Let me bring you on the
My bad.
stage.
I ain't gotta say something short and sweet.
There you
Just
go.
my whole thing is just invest in yourself, no matter what it is, education, financial, whatever. Invest in yourself, you ain't gonna go wrong. That's
Invest in
all.
yourself. I heard it here
Invest in
first.
yourself, no matter what way it is. Educational, financial, just invest in yourself. And you gonna be all right. Ain't gotta be no crypto, this and that, and try to get rich quick. Invest in yourself. And shit don't go how it's supposed to go. That's all.
Appreciate it, 50.
Just
Appreciate it.
like how we doing now. And another thing, man, I like what you're doing. Cause like y'all say, with mentor, motivation, whatever you want to call it, like things like this, certain people do need. And it's just it's just another step in their life that they see to help them open their eyes a little more to get you on the right track. You know. So yeah, you're doing a good thing. Keep it up, but invest in yourself, and you're gonna be all right.
Invest in yourself, aka make sure you invest in your 401k.
Real invest in yourself, boy. You got.
so what's your definition of investing in
That
yourself?
401k is on the
I
stock
just
market.
that's why I say by investing in yourself is doing what you think gonna make you better. Like I say, if you talking about an education,
Okay.
do that. You know, go get a higher education. If you talking about getting this higher position at a job, make sure you do what you need to do to get that. Invest in yourself. It's all about putting back into yourself to get where you're trying to be. No matter what you're trying to do, not just stocks. You ain't gotta invest in stocks, invest in yourself. Once you invest in yourself, you're gonna be all right.
So start that foundation. Start with your mental,
You invest in
and
yourself.
then you transition.
Everything gonna fall in place. Everything gonna work how it's supposed to work. As long as you do what you have to do. That's all.
So yeah, work on yourself, work on your mind, your body, your soul,
Yeah, there you go.
and
There you
then
go.
I can dig that. I can dig that.
of course you gotta have your mind right.
Yeah, so once you invest in yourself, you gonna man, life is gonna be beautiful.
Appreciate it, 50.
For
All
sure.
right, let me Let me bring Kiki up here. Mm-mm. Hold on. There you go. What up? What up? Got the water barrier in the building. Got Kiki up on the stage. Let us know what you've been working on.
That's Jocelyn, not Kiki.
No, that's Kiki up there. Oh well, mine shows Kiki.
Yeah, mine showed me on screen.
Mine show
Mm.
Jocelyn.
Hmm. Let
Mine
me
show
see.
Kiki.
Yeah, mine showing Kiki. I might be a
That's so
little
weird.
laggy.
I see myself up here too.
Yeah.
Well,
Awkward.
I'm like,
I
y'all might be a little bit laggy on y'all end.
don't know. I'm on the app, so
Nah,
Is
I don't.
Kiki still on? Can
And
Oh,
she
she
hear
up
you?
there?
apparently,
Yeah, I'm
I
here.
haven't been
Hold
heard
on.
most
Go
of
Can
ahead,
y'all
the
hear
Kiki.
me?
who you see on stage?
I see myself.
Go ahead, Kiki.
Okay. So this past week, I finished the flyer for our networking event, the Bear Trap.
Mm-hmm.
And so we did go ahead and launch that. I'm excited about that. So now we should start to see those inquiries come in where we get those partnership requests. Did anybody have any questions about that?
No, the flyer looks real nice though.
Thank you so much. I
It look
appreciate it.
good. If anybody out there that want to network or want to support, we're gonna send out the link so that you can sign up and be on the Bear Trap, sponsored by Bear, and we may have some special guests that's gonna come in and give out some game. Potential mentor for somebody out there watching.
Absolutely. I wish I had a shared the photo so we could.
We can get 50 back on her. 50 always got some ideas
Right.
that he's gonna
Hey,
pick.
Charles, there's no way you can put that on the screen so they can get that possibly
Uh,
hit that QR code, possibly maybe,
uh,
or not yet, maybe next week.
Nah, only way I can share something that y'all got, y'all would have to send it to me, and then I would have to put it on the screen for y'all.
What she do?
Are we hosting an event? It's called the Bear Trap. You know, you always got an idea. I know you want to have that pool party. Maybe you can come on here, pitch your pool party idea, and see how we can make it happen. Or your promoting idea.
Yeah, I'm doing a house. I'm doing a line party.
That
I'm about
too.
to do a line party.
I'm coming up there. I'm having a party in St. Louis. So if anybody in St. Louis around Labor Day, tap in. It's gonna be a nice shindig. It's gonna be me on the ones and twos, and then you're gonna have 50 working security. So y'all stay tuned.
You see, I ain't say nothing. But
that's
yeah,
my
yeah,
that's my big brother. We be going back and forth.
but yeah. Now I'm doing
My bad, Kiki. Go ahead.
Do I need to send it to you now?
Oh yeah,
See?
you can send some right now, and I can put it on the screen.
Okay, hold on one second.
Or as if it's in the group, I can just get it from there too.
And maybe 50, you could give me some knowledge. I was looking into a potential business of a non-medical home healthcare agency, and maybe you can give me some knowledge on, you know, some information how to start that,
uh,
or maybe some ins and outs. I know you've been in that field for a little while.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It just depends on what you need to know and what can I only you know
I
I can tell
wouldn't.
you what I know. I only can tell you what I know. I
Right.
don't know if it's gonna be the knowledge you need for whatever your purpose is, but I can tell you what I know.
That's
Tell you
all I
what you
need
know.
to know is what you know. I'm gonna ask you some. I'm gonna get with you on some questions about it.
So yeah.
Hey, hold on. We got a comment. Tasia says she's seen Kiki. Thank you, Tasia. I know I seen Kiki up there on the stage. Are you shared it? Hold on, let me give me a second. I'm about to put Kiki's flyer up here.
And that way you can talk about it while it's on the screen. That's it.
Yeah, hold on. Give me a second. Mm-mm. Oh, it's a JPEG.
Maybe you can answer a question for me real quick since we're in limbo right now. So, do you think it's okay? Which one you think will be a smoother process to get started? Have let's say like a adult daycare activity center, or would it be better for to have like clients that someone go service with and help out on a daily basis? Which one you think is like a smoother process to start? And
Hold on, I'm trying to format this jam. You talking to Ryan?
yeah, I was talking to Ryan.
Yeah, I think he disappeared on you.
Oh, hold on,
Oh,
Stefan. You
my
gotta
bad, my
repeat
bad. Go
that.
ahead. My bad.
Oh, I said which one you think would be a smoother transition? Do you think it's better start for someone who's trying to start off? Do you think it's better to get in like the adult daycare activity space to start off, or do you think it's better to get in the space where you have like clients that people go see on a daily basis?
And Kiki, I got your picture too.
Whatever you feel comfortable with. Whatever. Listen, if that's what you really believe in and think this is what you need to be doing is gonna work, then whatever one you choose is gonna work. As long as that's truly what you believe in and feel like, hey, this what I want to do, this what I need to be doing, and so it's no. If you doing it, if you trying to do it for profit and trying to make money, then you got to do some research. Like, I just want to make money faster. But if you really trying to do it because this is what you want to do and you want to help people out, it only could work either way. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
I
Give
seen
me a
this movie
second.
on Netflix, and yeah,
Let
this
me have to finish our thing. Hold on.
Perfect. Okay, I can see it. Can everybody see it? Can y'all hear me?
Can you hear us?
There, now they on the stage so they can hear you. Well, they can talk to you now.
Yeah, we can see it, Kiki.
Okay.
I can't see it.
I can't see it.
Oh well, I can see it. It looks
Mm,
nice.
Brandon.
I can see up there.
mm. Okay. So,
Uh, Go ahead.
oh, with this networking event, we're offering the opportunity to pitch, partner, or grow with us. Make some smart connections for your next level. You're going to be able to pitch to decision makers. That's us. Receive strategic feedback if you're looking for mentorship. And then build with integrity driven minds. Curate connections with us if you want to be part of our bear community. You just want to click on the QR code, or you may have to screenshot the image and then click on it. But it'll take you to the form where you can register to either pitch or get the mentorship or apply to be a bear. We are excited to get your submissions.
Thank you, Kiki. Hold on. We got a comment out here too. Let me get to this comment real quick. This is for Stefan. Malika said depends on the state regulations down there in Texas and how much they pay and what your state requires for starting it up. 50 is on the right track. Shout out to 50. You on the right track, 50. So
Thank you for answering that question.
yeah, so you just gotta look into them couple of things and yeah, you'll be on the right track. Mm. And thank you for everybody that came today to support. Thank you for everybody that was in the comments, chatting it up with us. Appreciate y'all. Thank you for everybody that would had something to share. Uh, good work, good work. Let me see what I've been working on. Let me put myself in the hot seat. What I've been working on. Boom, boom. All right. So I've been working on the railroad. Now let me get my handy dandy notebook. Let y'all know what I've been working on. Mm-mm. So I've been working on a way to scale Bear as a marketing team. If you need a marketing team, we out here. If you want support, if you got a small business or big business, let me know. What can we do for you today? Tay says she can't see the date on the flyer. Well, we'll send it to you directly. If you need a team to help you brainstorm, if you're shooting a commercial, shooting an ad, um, if you need something planned, if you got an event coming up, you need some help planning, let us know. If you want to start a podcast virtually, in person, you need somebody to come get you a mic set up, get you some lights set up. You want a live studio audience, hit us up. Any and everything marketing wise. If you need to get Google SEO, hit us up. If you need to be certified as a business and you need a net 30, want to get your first business trade line. If you need your personal credit worked on, hit us up. I can get you from 500 to 700 in probably 9 months. And that's a long time because I can probably do it faster. But let me know. Hit me up or hit us up. If you just want to come be on the show, hit us up. And if you're feeling generous, you like to donate to the group, our cash app is below. $1 will take us a long way. And I appreciate everybody that already sent $1. That's going to take us to building a skyscraper right next to Donald Trump's in New York City. But yeah, thank y'all. Thank y'all. I don't know where Dariel at. Dariel, you still here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Dave, you still here?
I got that verse that I was telling y'all about.
We're gonna have the duo Dave and Dariel close us out this lovely Wednesday.
I
So
can give
everybody
you
can
the
get
verse
back.
right now because I can't promise the verse gonna be on topic of what David talking about. But I was talking about the one where you the gold refined and all that type of stuff.
All right, go ahead and do that.
There's two verses specifically that comes to mind for me. That's First Peter 1:7. These trials, and it reads, these trials will show that your faith is genuine. It is being tested as a fire test and purifies gold through your faith. Is far more precious than mere gold. So, when your faith remains strong through many trials, it will bring you much praise and glory and honor on the day when Jesus Christ is revealed to the whole world. But let me give y'all Proverbs also. Proverbs 17. I don't remember exactly the verse. It's Proverbs 17 and let me see. And 3. And it says, and it reads, fire tests the purity of silver and gold, but the Lord tests the heart. And that was all I was talking about. Those are the verses I was thinking of when I was talking about growth is like being refined and fire in a certain sense. It's a measuring stick of faith inside of the Bible, but that's still growth.
Appreciate that. Once again, thank everybody for viewing today. Thank the special guests, 50 and Brandon. Thanks, Dave, for bringing them in. They brought in some new perspectives on, how to look at things. So I appreciate that. And if you haven't yet, please like us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Black Planet, MySpace, Bebo, Kick, Uvo, LinkedIn, um, Me's, PS4, Xbox One, Twitch. Poke somebody page if you have to. We appreciate it. But hey, Dave, you ready to close us out? You and Dario?
Yes, sir.
Bring out to the stage. Let me move. Let me take myself. Boom, 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 boom. All right, y'all. It's another night. We got Chef Dave and Seven here to close us out. And Dario with his favorite catchphrase. Precept.
Precept.
You're gonna get a t-shirt made that say precept. Just like that. All right, y'all go ahead, do y'all thing.
All right. Growth. Um, growth is very important. Growth is in some. Growth is something that's inside of you, so that it can only be measured by you. Never look for an outsider to tell you that you've been growing, because one part of growth is confidence. So if you're looking for an outsider to let you know that you are at some point in life that you thought you weren't at, or that to make you feel like you're a hard worker, you know what I'm saying? Just because you're a hard worker, who cares? Um, it's just part of your growth. That's part of your journey. Doing hard work is part of your growth, part of your journey, part of what you're trying to become. If you're a hard worker and nothing can deter you from being a hard worker, then that means something greater than what you're in now is coming down the road. Growth is just a characteristic that you need. Yes, sir. Thank you. Growth is a characteristic that you need when you get to your ultimate goal. Everything that we're going through right now is going to help us once we get to our ultimate goal, whatever that ultimate goal is, whether it's little or small. I'm not saying every goal is something gigantic or something like opening a business. It can be anything, something that you've been procrastinating to do. Something as small as learning another language, a better relationship with your kids. Just going about in the world with a different heart, with a different state of mind. Just being kind to everybody. So growth, like I said, is very important. Something that you need to do every day. Like Stefan said. Stefan said growth is something that you should see every day in yourself. And if you see something every day in yourself, that means a small thing, because a big thing is not going to happen every day. Every day is not a miracle. Waking up is a blessing. So small things, you count those wins, you count those victories, and you hold on to them, and you move on to the next level. Like I said, once you get to your ultimate spot, I'm like, oh man, that's why I went through this, or that's why this felt like this, or that's why I had to change around and stop getting the attitude so much. That's why I had to take my emotions out of my decisions and walk with more logic and common sense. So growth will always be important, whether you're a child, whether you're an old person. Growth will always be important.
Uh,
Amen. I like that. One percent.
Proverbs 17 and 24. Sensible people
Hey, hey,
keep
hey,
their
hold on, hold on,
eyes.
hold on, hold on, Dario, man.
Ain't said.
You just played us, bro. Hold on, hold on.
I'm gonna read you the verse that actually says
Precept.
precept. Okay, so what's the name? This is Proverbs 17 and 24. Sensible people keep their eyes glued on wisdom, but a fool's eyes wander to the end of the earth. Well, and we got Proverbs 17 and 27. A truly wise person uses few words. A person with understanding is ever tempered. Even fools are thought wise when they keep silence. Their mouths, what's the name? With their mouths shut, they seem intelligent.
Free him,
Well,
Dario. Let him know what that last verse mean, because that was real deep.
okay, let me read it one more time. Even fools are thought wise when they keep silent. With their mouths shut, they seem intelligent. So it's better to, what I'm saying, keep silent. What's the name? Because your fool, your mouth, what's the name, will show your lack of intelligence. You know what I'm saying? But then I do have one more verse for y'all. I got another verse for y'all, just so that you could actually see where this come from. I got to look it up because I think it's in Isaiah somewhere. I don't really know where it's at. Yeah, Isaiah 28 and 10. All right, here it is right here. Just so you can know where I'm getting this from. Isaiah 28 and 10. For precept must be upon precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little and there a little. For with murmuring lips and another tongue will he speak to his people, to whom he said, this is the rest wherewith ye may cause the weary to rest, and this is the refreshing. Yet they would not hear. But the word of the Lord was onto them precept upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little and there a little, that they may go and fall backward and be broken, ensnared, and taken. So that's how the Lord commands us to actually read the Bible, precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little. Everything will make sense when it all, what's the name, comes together.
Amen. Amen. Thank you, Crystal, for tuning in. Appreciate you.
Crystal, you need to send a donation
He
today
say,
in the arms of an angel.
he say we need to send a donation today. If you got the cash app, it's right there. Donate to our cash app at Black without the I office. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Thanks everybody for being here. Hope you have a good night. Tune in again next week. Also, I will have a pre-recorded podcast. It ain't gonna be live. It's gonna be interview style. Have my host with me. We're gonna bring on special guests. Send me somebody you think I should have on the show. Let me know. I hit them up. We'll chop it up. I get them on the show. We'll talk it out. I might even have 50 on that. We can go back and forth and debate. Let me know. But I'll keep y'all posted on that. And if you want to start a podcast, hit me up. I'll get you set up. Yeah. But y'all have a good night. Thank y'all for tuning in. Peace out.